Day 26. Named Entity Recognition (NER) using SPACY. This project demonstrates how to extract and classify named entities such as people, organizations, locations, dates, and monetary values from text using SPACY's pre-trained language model. It processes sample text, and that's what we'll be doing, and identify relevant entities and visualize them using SPACY's displacy tool. The extracted entities that we get are organized into pandas data frame and then saved as a CSV file for further analysis. Now, this project highlights key NLP concepts such as text tokenization, entity recognition, and data visualization, making it ideal for beginners and data enthusiasts exploring real-world applications of natural language processing. So let's get started. So I have already created a file, day26.py. First, I'm going to go here to my terminal and install pip install SPACY. So I've already installed before, so that way it was quick. Next, I'm going to go ahead and say python -m SPACY download en_core_web_small. So this will download the pre-trained English model. The first one installs the SPACY library that we wrote, and this one will download the pre-trained English model from SPACY library. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here just so that we have it. First, install SPACY and download model if needed. So this is the command for that, and this is the command for downloading the model. Our next step is to import the libraries. So I'm going to go ahead and say import necessary libraries. Say import SPACY, that's the first one. Next, from SPACY, I will import displacy. Now, the first line, import SPACY, import the SPACY library for NER task. This second line, from SPACY import displacy, imports displacy, a tool for visualizing NER results. Next, I'm going to import pandas as PD. This imports pandas for creating and managing our data frames. Next step is to load the language model. So we'll load the English model whereby saying NLP equal to SPACY.load en_web_sm. So en core web sm. Now this loads SPACY's small English model, which supports NER, POS tagging, and more. Next, let's go ahead and get some sample text for NER. So I'm going to create a variable text and then pass some text here. Amazon announced its quarterly earnings on July 30th, 2023. I'll say CEO Andy Jassy said the company is investing $4 billion in AI technology. Google, based in Mountain View, California, also shared its financial report. The 2024 Summer Olympics will be held in Paris, France. And that's about it. So this text, this is a multi-line string which contains various named entities including companies, dates, people, locations, and monetary amounts, as you can see from the text. Next, I'm going to go ahead and process the text with SPACY. To do that, I'm going to say doc equal to NLP of text. Now this processes the text using the loaded SPACY model, generating a doc object that contains tokens, named entities, and linguistic annotations. Next, let's go ahead and do our entity extraction function. So here, I'm going to start with defining the function extract entities and pass it the doc. So this defines a function that extracts named entity from the processed text, which is doc. Next, I'm going to create an empty array of entities first. Then I'm going to say for each of the entry in doc entries. So what this does is it contains all the detected named entities from the processed text, the doc.ents. And so I'm going to go one step at a time, and then I'll say entities.append. So first I'm going to run the append function and set entity equal to ent.text. This is the actual text of the entity, example Amazon above. Then I'm going to say label equal to entity.label underscore. The entity label, or example in this case, org for organizations. Next we have SPACY.explain ent label underscore. This provides a human readable explanation of the label. Next we can close this, and I'm going to say return pd.dataframe entities. So this will convert the extracted entities into a pandas data frame for easy visualization. So we have everything available which will be returned back. Now let's go ahead and extract the entities into a data frame. So I'm going to say extract entities. I'm going to call that function which we wrote on line number 25 and pass it the doc which we have gotten from line number 22. So this calls the function passing the process document to extract the named entities. And then I'm going to go ahead and display the extracted entities to the user. So I'm going to move it up a little bit. Here I'm going to say print extracted name entities equal to print entities underscore df. Now entities underscore df stores the resulting data frame containing entities, labels, and explanations. So that's what I'm printing here. This will display the extracted name entities in a tabular format using the data frame entities underscore df. Now let's go ahead and visualize the named entities with displacy. So to do that, I'm going to say displacy.render doc style equal to ent, Jupyter equal to true. This visualizes the named entity in a web-friendly format using displacy. The style equal to ent specifies that we want to visualize named entities, and Jupyter equal to true ensures rendering works within a Jupyter notebook. Next, I'm going to say save the entities to a CSV file. To do that, I'm going to say entities underscore df to CSV extracted entities.csv index equal to false. This saves the extracted entities to a CSV file named extracted underscore entities.csv. The index equal to false excludes the data frame index from the CSV file, or else it will have those 0, 1, 2, 3. Next, I'm going to go ahead and print confirming that the file was saved successfully. So let me save this and go back to my command prompt here. I'm going to clear it out since everything is done, downloaded. And I'm going to say, let's make sure, yes, we have the file python day26.py and run it. And there you go. We see our extracted name entities here. We have this index 0 to 12. These are the different entities that were extracted from that little bit of text that we gave. And it says whether it's organization, is it a date, is it a person, money. So it'll give you all that information and also the explanation of each and every one on the right here. Now, they might not always be perfect. For example, AI is not a country, cities, or state. So that's wrong, but it will give you some information about the content that you have. And also, I can open this folder and you can see it has this CSV file here, which I open it, you'll probably see the same thing in a tabular structure being displayed here and saved to your file. So you can give like a lot of text, you can extract text, you can give content from PDF, Word documents, and you can get a CSV file with all that data. So if you had any questions or if you had any problems implementing this, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. If you had any other issues or have any questions, do let me know in the messages and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.